Shit. This is what I'm feeling like. Da, 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 da. Let me tell you what I'm feeling like. Da, 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 da. Yo, what up, though, people? Like to welcome you back to the Keep It Casino podcast. As always, I am your boy Brown. To the left of me, we got
your boy John.
And to the left of John, we got
Vito.
What up, though, y'all? How y'all feeling right now?
Pretty good.
Yeah, we got a lot going on. Let's start it off by shouting out everybody that's tuned in. If this your first time, we appreciate y'all for tuning in. If you on YouTube, hit the sub button, hit the like button. Likewise, if you on Spotify, people, we would appreciate it. And also share it with somebody. Shout out to the Twitter world, too, because Twitter been interacting with us a lot, so shout out to that. But let's talk Udoka. He was like on a wonder ride last year for Boston. He just got suspended for the whole year for messing around with a female on the staff. Keep it a C-note. What's your thoughts on it?
I think they blew it up too much, but I mean, it's unfortunate. The only time we should have really heard about it is when the bull actually got fired. Other than that, I think it's publicity. It's going to sell. They making Nia Long look bad. I hate when they put relationship BS, cheating, and all that out there. Like, I don't care about that. But if the man got fired, all right, let me know what happened because
he didn't get fired. He just suspended.
No, I mean, so my bad. Not fired, but he got suspended. That's all I care about. I don't care about what goes on behind closed doors with them too. And right. I think we need to stop judging other people's relationship, but they trying to get something out of it.
Right. What's your thoughts on it?
I feel like at the end of the day, I don't give a shit. It should be equal. Like,
right.
Whoever the female is, she should get reprimanded too.
Right.
Like, I ain't hearing nothing about that. And they're making the big issue of him fucking with this chick. And then I hear people saying, "Oh, he crazy because he fucked another chick and he fucked with Nia Long." But we in the outside. We don't know what type of person Nia Long is.
Well, she said he was being inappropriate, but he claims that it was consensual. So with it being consensual, it was.
But even they supposedly the
Who said it was
organization.
inappropriate?
The organization knew about it.
The organization said
and thought it was consensual, but I think now they're trying to say that it was inappropriate.
How did they find out?
It'll be on the screen.
This is my issue with all these cases that are similar. Like, when people start coming out, if it was that much of a big issue, you didn't say. Why didn't you say anything to anybody? Why is it when it finally come out, then you spilling all the beans? Like it was that much of an issue. If it was that bad, you would have been said something.
This is the NBA in Boston doing a cleanup job.
Yeah, that's all they want somebody else to get that job.
Because you gotta look at it. Deshaun Watson in NFL just had a situation. The owner from Phoenix, he just had some type of sexual misconduct situation. You see what I'm saying? So they gonna go ahead and clean it up right now before it even hit the fan or really get out there because we don't even know who the chick is. I believe she's like unidentified.
No, I done seen a picture. I don't know if that's
did?
the chick, but it was the white chick.
On the reports I seen, I didn't see her name.
Now, I don't know if that's the chick, so don't quote me on it, but I did see, they did have him in a picture next to some
And
white
even
chick.
with that, like with John and you both touched on it a little bit, pause, but with the Nia Long thing, like yes, Nia Long is bad. Beyonce, you got these females is bad, but a man is gonna be a man. Mm-hmm. It doesn't matter who it is. Like,
and ain't no telling what his home life is like. She might be crazy.
Right, even if she not crazy. Like, most times a dude is gonna be a dude. Especially he popping. He became the coach. Successful, you know what I mean? And it's a legendary franchise.
Cause look at Tony Parker. He hit Brent Berry's wife, and Brent Berry's wife was trash.
Yeah.
And Tony had the chick, Eva Longoria at the time.
Yeah, so I don't think that be mad at him. Like Jay ain't gonna say, "Oh, I got B at home. I'm not gonna hit this chick." Like if you in that zone, right? Because
that was one of the albums was about, him hitting other chicks. Right, he had B at home.
So I know John don't like that, but that definitely be going on.
I mean, it happens. I mean,
what don't he like?
Nah, you see how he went straight to I don't like how the on the relationship.
No, I don't like
and
that
then-
either. That's none of
gossip
our
to me.
business.
Yeah, it is. But they gotta have something to talk
But
about.
at the end of the day, if you fire him, you just fire him. And like Stephen A. Smith said, you can speculate whatever the firing is, but for you to put his business out there, it's more to it that we don't know about. I feel like.
Right. I just think it was a cleanup job. They get ahead of everything, man. What's your thoughts on it, though, people? Email Udoka, Boston Celtics coach, fired for us. They got me saying fired. Suspended for the season. Keep the C note. Let us know how you feel about it. Amari Cooper. What up with Amari Cooper? I don't know if you've seen it. In 3 games, he didn't do nothing his first game, but the last 2 games, 16 receptions, 202 yards, 2 touchdowns. Keep it a C note. Did the Cowboys get it wrong by letting Amari Cooper go?
Yeah, I think they got it wrong because he's a good receiver. But at the end of the day, I know why they got rid of him. Because it was plenty of games when the game was going on, and he was in the game, and I'm like, damn, I didn't even know he was in the game. And then I've also seen games in the fourth quarter where he wasn't in the game and he wasn't hurt.
Right.
Well, I just see Jacoby Brissett. He used them differently, but I thought I'm not a Cowboys fan by no means at all. But if I'm a Cowboys fan, I would have want CeeDee Lamb and Amari to still be on the lineup.
Make CD better because he got somebody else on the other side.
Yeah, I think they complement each other. They would have if they could have made it work. But.
Yeah, I believe they blew it too. Pause. I think they should have paid him something, because at the end of the day, Brissett is using him different, but you looked at different when you were number one. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? And sometimes quarterbacks that they number one is getting all the attention, double teams and all that. That second guy feeds off of it. Like CeeDee Lamb is totally different without that guy on the other side drawing all the attention. Like sometimes dudes, it may be a smoke screen. Like, damn, he really nice and this, that. And sometimes it might, because I was one of the guys that said Amari fell off. And now I see him back as a number one without them other guys. I'm like, nah, maybe he didn't fall off. But I do think Dallas got it wrong, especially, just seeing Amari Cooper. And this is without Deshaun Watson. So it can only get better, barring injury.
Not necessarily, because what if Deshaun Watson has another target that ain't Amari? He'd rather go to on a regular.
It ain't that many targets over there.
No,
but
I'm
in
just saying,
Joker,
I ain't talking about the name. I'm just talking about the player.
Oh, yeah,
If he want to go to the number 2 or the tight end more.
I mean, that might be the case. But if it happens, it's going to be on the strength of what Amari has been doing so far, drawing all that attention. That's my thoughts. What's your thoughts on it, people? Did the Cowboys get it wrong by letting Amari Cooper go? Keep it a C note, let us know. We did the episode last week. We talked about Brett Farve with the scheming and scamming. And it seems like ESPN still isn't talking about it. I mean, he just got let go from his little weekly show that he was doing in Wisconsin. They just sent him home and all that. But ESPN is getting a lot of criticism because they haven't really went in on him. Your guy that you just quoted, Stephen A. Smith, like nobody is really going in on the Brett Favre situation.
Shannon Sharp, he had a nice little segment.
He did go in.
He went in on Brett Favre.
Yeah, but Shannon Sharp's not on ESPN. I'm just saying ESPN is receiving the criticism. Yep. But what's your thoughts on it, though?
With Shannon Sharp, I don't know. I thought that shit was funny. It was needed though, but I ain't crazy about whatever he talking about.
Why not?
Because I think
tell the truth. Why not?
Because he a switcher. I ain't like his segment, to be honest, on Kyrie Irving.
Like no, me either. But what's your real gripe with Shannon Sharp?
I'm not gonna say it because he's dating a white woman.
That's what
you're not gonna say it, but you just said it.
Because I know that's what y'all was pushing for. But he does speak up about a lot of black issues, and he has a white wife. Go figure. It happens a lot.
Right.
But I mean, as far as the ESPN side, of course, I'm not surprised that they're not blasting Brett Favre. If it was probably somebody else of a darker complexion, I'm pretty sure.
Not
like,
if that's a fact. They
would have been grinding him up. But me standing there, like, I'm not mad at Brett Favre. Like we said it last episode, he was a junkie. What else do you expect for a junkie to do?
Right.
So I mean, and he did try to pay it back. He just wasn't paying the interest. But if I was in his same shoes, I'm not paying back no fucking interest either. But I mean, I would have definitely tried to get the money back. So, I mean, whether or not they go in on him or not, I mean, I know how the media plays that white-black game, especially when it comes to quarterbacks, especially.
Right.
So,
But
how much did he take? How many million was it?
he took some millions.
All right, this is my thing.
From a poor place.
Just look at it like this. What's bigger news? Former NFL quarterback, Hall of Famer, all that shit he did, stealing some money that he really doesn't need because the motherfucker made over $100 million in the league. Compared to somebody having a consensual relationship. And obviously, the Brett Favre is the bigger story, but they ran with the other shit.
Right.
Man, at the end of the and I didn't even realize that he took it to build, what was it, to build this field or a stadium or some shit?
A volleyball stadium.
When he could have done that shit himself. Or he could have got assistance.
Not just that, though. He was
got
getting money for appearances that he had never appeared at. Like, they...
Oh, he a rapper.
You know what I mean? That nigga, he was just
a rapper.
But, you know, Donovan McNabb, when he went through his little situations and all that, it was documented. Michael Vick with the dog thing. You would have think he killed 35 people the way they went in on Mike Vick.
They made an example out of his ass.
No, I'm just saying the coverage on it. The coverage was ridiculous.
But it was so much that even people still today at my job, some white folks, they still hate Michael Vick.
Yeah, and he didn't. Did he actually kill any dogs?
But I mean, he had his hands in it. But I mean, I don't know. He still didn't deserve it.
I feel like that was Mike Vick's fault, though.
Yeah, I'm not saying who fault it was.
You know why I say that though? Because if I'm in that situation and Mike Vick is my fault, and I know he's the money, I'm taking that case without a doubt. Because you're not going to get a lot of time for that shit anyway. Them niggas told on Mike Vick without a problem.
Ain't no doubt. They was definitely supposed to take that. He
must have taken care of them boys.
Nah, sometimes that don't matter, man. Some people don't want to go to jail, man. But, the Brett Favre thing is crazy because he was definitely stealing money. And for you not to get grounded up at all is just blasphemy. Like Stephen A. the joke, it says. But let me ask you this, right? Now that they're receiving criticism, when they come out and finally do say something, does the grind up even count anymore now because it took so long?
Not really.
Nah, it don't matter. Like, we already off of that now. You know what I mean? So, what's your thoughts on it, people? ESPN. They haven't really given any coverage to the Brett Favre situation, him stealing welfare money from a poor state. Keep it a C, know how you feel about it.
Shit. This is what I'm feeling like. Da, 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 da. Let me tell you what I'm feeling like. Da, da, da.